Hi Scorpio, welcome to your reading. So this is the reading for Scorpio Sun, Moon and Rising for the month of January 2021. And Scorpio, I already got your cards in the pre-shuffle here, so we can jump straight on. And I'm using a different deck for you here. So I'm using the Thought Tarot, which is from Aleister Crowley. And you're the only zodiac so far that I'm using this deck. I just felt called to use it instead of the regular Rider-Waite, and I don't use reversals in this deck because Aleister Crowley didn't want his deck to be used in the reversals. But I will still read the energy as it comes from me. And if I feel that the energy is reversed, then I will tell you. So let's start. First, we have the card that represents you. So your energy, how you are stepping into January 2021. And we got the King of Water, which I love. I absolutely love. And I'm a Scorpio myself. So I love this card coming up for us. And the King of Water is a card of Scorpio. And it tells me that you are stepping into the month of January with a lot of emotional balance, with emotional maturity. And you're just very stable. You're not letting your emotions get the best of you anymore. You're sitting very stable. You have been gaining a lot of wisdom. And this is allowing you to have the reins over how you feel. And I'm not talking about controlling how you feel. It's not about control. It's not making yourself happy when you're sad, but it's just not letting yourself be overwhelmed by these emotions. You're learning how to deal with that better. I think you're learning how to allow your emotions to flow through you and let them go and not be overwhelmed by them, not letting them dictate how you go through your day. So there's a lot of wisdom here, of emotional growth going on, and emotional balance, emotional mastery with the King of Water. So that's making me very excited for you. So let's take a look at your environment, the card that represents the environment, the people around you, new situations. Wow, we got the Two of Cups. So the environment is conducive with you. You are attracting people who are like-minded, and see how we have the two fishes and they are alike. So either this can be a new romantic connection that is coming in for you, and I didn't say this for any of the other zodiacs yet, but for you I'm picking up strongly that it could be a new romantic connection coming in. But if it's not, if you're not looking for one, or if you already have a partner, it's just connecting with your tribe. So if you have been feeling disconnected from the people around you, feeling almost as if you are a fish out of the water, so that's the imagery that I'm getting here, like a fish outside the water, being in a place where you don't belong. Then in January, you're going back into the sea and you're meeting other fishes that are like you. So connecting with your tribe here, finding your place and finding people. This for me really represents people here. You're finding people who are like-minded, people who make you feel at home, they don't make you feel like an outsider. And I think you have been really looking for a place that doesn't make you feel like an outsider. So King of Water and the Two of Water here, it's already such an amazing start of your reading. Okay, so let's take a look at your tarot cards. And we have the Hierophant. Okay, beautiful. We have the Eight of Wands. So a lot of movement, a lot of energy. Three of Cups. We have the Prince of Discs, which is the Knight of Discs. We have the Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune. So definitely new connections here I'm seeing. And this is so interesting because, as I said, this is the first zodiac. This is the 8th zodiac that I'm reading, and the first zodiac that really shows me these new connections, and especially romantic connections or strong emotional bonds. If it's not a new romantic connection, depending if you are already with someone, just these emotional bonds that are being created. Then we have the World, beautiful. The Star, so many major arcana here for you. and the Princess of Discs, which is the Page of Pentacles. Okay, wow, such a strong reading. Really, I think that January 2021 is gonna be a huge month for you here. A huge turning of events. So with the Hierophant and the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Wands is a very fast movement, very fast movement. And the Hierophant is a new level of commitment, is a much more stable situation. And this can also be a work environment if you're looking into changing jobs or starting your own business or connecting with new people. It's just something that is very reliable, because the Hierophant is a card of Taurus. And Taurus is your opposite axis, right? So you have Scorpio and Taurus. So Taurus represents your 7th house. And so, as a Scorpio, because Scorpio is fiercely loyal, right? We know that Scorpios are fiercely loyal. And so is Taurus, because this is the opposite axis. They are different. They have a lot of lessons to learn from each other, but they share this common theme of being very loyal to the people that they love, to the people they care about. So it's very stable. Whatever is opening up for you here is a very stable situation. So if it's a new job, it's something that you can trust. It's not something that you will be expecting to be fired. You know, it's something that is very stable for you. And with the Eight of Wands, it's a very fast moving card. So there's a lot of fast changes coming in, and they are coming in at once in January. And I think, Scorpio, that you will be very surprised once they start showing up, because I see here a lot of unexpected changes for the better. And then we have the Three of Cups, which in this specific deck is called Abundance. So I see a lot of abundance, a lot of celebration coming here. And you know what I also see? And I'm not saying this because I am a Scorpio. I'm not biased in this reading. This is really the energy that I'm picking up for you here. But I just see so much abundance in all levels coming in. So for me, how I see this is almost as if each cup represented a different abundance here. So it's like you're having love, you're having money, and you have recognition. You know, I don't know, choose 3 that are important for you. It's almost as if you're getting it all. So it's not like, okay, you're getting love, but your job and your finances will suck. No, I feel like each cup is coming loaded with something very abundant for you, which for me makes a lot of sense, because look how it's right on top of the Wheel of Fortune. And I think that this is almost as if the universe is giving you a reward for your good actions, for your good work. It's almost as if it's something like that. It's almost as if, because the Wheel of Fortune, when the Wheel of Fortune shows up to me, it tells me that you are coming from the lower part. Because this is a cycle, right? Life is a cycle. We are in this eternal cycle of the Wheel of Fortune. So we pay the karma. We go through a time of pain, of suffering, of lack, of scarcity. And then we are paying our karma in there. But then the wheel needs to go up, because the law of balance tells us that now we need to harvest the rewards for having paid that karma. So all that hardship, it needs to be transformed into abundance. And then that abundance, in the next cycle, will need to pay a bit more karma again. So it's always that spinning of the wheel. But when the Wheel of Fortune appears for me like this, it tells me that you are coming from a time of hardship. So it's just natural that now the universe needs to give you abundance, to reward you from your service, from raising the vibration of this planet. Because when we work on ourselves and we pay our karma, we are raising the vibration of the planet automatically. The vibration of the planet is nothing more than the combination of the vibrations of every single human being. So the moment you rise yours, you're automatically rising that from the planet. And there's a reward from that. Wow. This promises to be a really good month. So right below the Hierophant, we have the Prince of Discs, which is the Knight of Pentacles. So again, a very reliable, stable energy. And do you see how, I don't know if you can see from there, because if I pull it close, yeah, it won't focus, but here we have the Bull, which is the Taurus, right? And this is a card of Taurus, slow movement. It's slow, but it's steady. And imagine a bull, or imagine this big rock. It's like a big rock at the top of a mountain, at the top of a hill. You will try to push it, it won't move. It will be extremely hard to move that big stone. But once it starts rolling, nothing will stop it. And this is what I see here. I think that there's something coming to you, whatever this is. Either if this is a person, or if this is an opportunity, a new project, whatever it is something that at first it will take a while to start moving. It's coming slowly. It's coming towards you slowly. But once this bull charges, it will go. Nothing will stop it, and it won't change its course. And it's together with the Hierophant, so it's a very stable, reliable energy here. Even though it's slow moving, it's coming, and it's very reliable. And then we have the Page of Cups right in the middle of the reading, next to the Wheel of Fortune, and under that 8 of Wands. So there's definitely an offer coming in for you here, in whatever way it may be. If it's financial, if it's love offer, whatever it is something that will bring you a lot of fulfillment because of the environment being the 2 of Cups and because of you showing as the King of Cups. So whatever it is, either if it's money, if it's a new house, if it's a new car, if it's a new romantic interest, if it's a baby, if some of you are trying to get pregnant or are pregnant, whatever it is, it's something that will bring you a lot of emotional fulfillment, a lot of happiness. And then in the bottom row, we have the World and the Star. And both of them, so the Star, it's really you finding your own place, you finding your inner star, you trusting yourself. You are showing up as this star, which for me connects a lot with that King of Cups. So you trust in yourself. You're trusting that you have enough to move through life. Because the thing is, and this is also a card of healing, and especially coming right after the World here, there is a cycle that I think is ending for you in the month of January that is allowing you to heal completely from it. So whatever you have been going through, if there was a tough cycle going in for you, I see the cycle completely coming to an end in the month of January with this World, and you completely healing from it with the Star. Maybe some of you will start this healing process in January. Maybe some of you will be finding out that you are healed. And wow, look at what I just saw. I never noticed this in this card. But also because this for me is a special deck. I don't use it that often. But do you see how the Star here, I don't know if you can see or if it's too small, but she's holding 2 cups. One here and one here. So she has 2 cups, and you got the 2 of Cups here. So whatever the environment is offering you, I think that this will allow you to an even deeper healing. This is beautiful here. And then again, another card of new beginnings with the Princess of Discs, which is the Page of Pentacles. So again, the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and see how one of them is giving you this emotional offer, this emotional fulfilling, a beginning that it will be very fulfilling. And the Pentacles is a very stable, very tangible. And we did get the Hierophant and the Prince of Discs, so we have 3 cards of Taurus here. Also, she has the Taurus horns in her head. So this is not just romantically, not romantically, but not just emotionally fulfilling, but it's also tangible. It's either financially fulfilling or just something that you can touch, you can feel. It's something that will have a real place in your life. This is amazing. Okay, so I now have an animal spirit for you, and we'll take a look at what energy either you need to embody in this month of January, or that is around you and you should be aware of. I love it. So we got the Otter spirit. And this is a water card, so there's a lot of water and pentacles. Like almost everything here is water and pentacles. So I love the otter energy because you can get what it means just by looking at her. She's such a happy animal. Look at her, all cute. And I don't know if you have seen otters yourself, either if you saw them on TV or if you went somewhere where they had otters. I don't particularly like zoos. I don't go to zoos, but I remember going to a zoo when I was a teenager, and they had some otters playing there, and it's just adorable to see them. They are so happy, they are so playful, and that's exactly the embodiment of this card, is bringing to your life this joyful, playful energy, because the times of hardship are over, as I said here with the Wheel of Fortune. Whatever hardships you have been going on, those times are over, and now you are being invited to embody this very playful energy in your life. So the otter energy for me is very similar to the sun card. Even though we didn't get the sun card here, for me the otter is very similar. So allow yourself to enjoy, to play in January, because those hardships are over for you, you know. So it's time to get yourself out of that energy, and I do think you are, because there's absolutely no card of hardships here anymore in the whole reading. But it's important to pull yourself out of that energy if some of you are still in there, and just allow yourself to enjoy life, to play. So to finish your reading, to kind of wrap it up, what I want to do now is I want to get some extra clarifications or messages for these 3 rows here. And I don't feel, I said this to other zodiac as well, but I don't feel like there's nothing here, there's anything here that I need to clarify. I think that everything's very positive and very straightforward. There's just a lot of abundance and happiness coming in, but I still want to see if there's any other messages that are trying to come in. Let's see. So we got the 6 of Vessels, which is the 6 of Cups, and it's a card of reunion. So this could either be a person, a past person coming into your life, or it can be just a reunion card. It doesn't need to be a past romantic interest. Maybe it can be friends whom you haven't met in a long time and you might be reconnecting with them. But in any case, the 6 of Vessels come here to tell you that, yeah, there might be a reunion. There might be someone whom you haven't seen in a long time, or someone from your past coming in trying to reconnect, which makes a lot of sense because next month in January, we'll have a Mercury retrograde. And usually it brings people out of the woodwork, right? So it could be related to that. So in any case, there might be people from your past trying to reconnect with you again. I don't feel, though, that this person is any of the people here. I don't feel like. Maybe for some of you, it could be with this past person that you will reconnect and start something over that will bring you a lot of abundance and fulfillment. But my general feeling here is that this is a new person that is coming in. Not the 6 of Cups, but I mean these people, this person here, this thing that is coming up. I feel like this is a new opportunity, a new thing. But the tarot is still talking about, still wants to let you know about the 6 of Cups, which might be a person coming from the past. But I don't think that this is the person that is committing and everything here. I don't know. I don't just feel this energy disconnected from the rest of the reading. I feel like this is just an extra message from your guides. Okay, we got the Devil. And it's funny because when I said that I don't see the 6 of Cups being connected with the rest of the reading, I do feel quite strongly this Devil being connected with this 6 of Cups. Oh yeah, okay, this is the message that I'm getting. And I got a similar message in one of my pick a card readings a while ago. In this deck, this Devil card is called the Guardian. And I don't know if you can see, but there is some sort of tunnel or mine, a sort of tunnel here. And this devil card is guarding that tunnel. And for me, he is connected with the Six of Cups. So what it feels to me is almost as if this person is coming back from the past to test you. Can you pass and continue through that tunnel? It's almost as if this is a rite of passage. It's almost as if the universe wants to test you one last time, if you are willing to give another chance to this person, or if you want this new life that your guides have been preparing for you here. So I do have a strong feeling that this person is coming back to test you. The universe wants to test you if you are ready to take over on this. Because then it's like, okay, do you want to go through that same cycle all over again? If you want, okay, go. This here then will not come right now. It will wait until you're ready. So for some of you, I see that. I see this guardian, this devil here, guarding this tunnel as your test. Have you learned your lesson? Have you learned your lesson and you're willing now to take on this new amazing life that is coming in? Or are you gonna fail this test and give this whole situation another chance? Because for me, this devil is strongly connected with this Six of Cups energy. So one last card. And we got the Magician. Wow, it's so interesting how, for me, it ties very well with what I just said. So you are manifesting this whole new life with the Magician. Right here, he's called the Shaman. And you're manifesting this whole new life, but connected with this devil and with that Six of Cups is almost as, yeah, the universe needs to test you one last time to see if you learned your lesson. Have you learned it? Are you ready to take the job as the shaman? Are you ready to embody this shaman energy? So this, it's up to you, Scorpio, and it's up to your situation as well, because maybe for some of you, this is the same person, even though I don't feel like for the majority of you it is the case, but maybe this is the person who will bring you all that happiness. But listen to your intuition in this situation, okay? Because if you think that this person connects with the devil archetype, then you know your answer. Then you know that the answer is to not give this thing another chance and just jump straight on into these amazing things that are coming to you. So let's get some oracle cards for you. Oh yes, so what we got? You can't make this up. We got North Node, step out of your comfort zone. The North Node is the opposite of the South Node, and the South Node is connected with our past. That thing that is familiar to us, that thing that we already know, right? So for instance, with the Six of Cups situation, it's something that is familiar, something that you already know, but the North Node asks us to leave that behind, to step into the new path, to walk towards the path that our soul wants for us, and this is out of our comfort zone. And many times it might feel very familiar, right? It just might feel less scary. Better the devil you know. That just came to me. Better the devil you know. But I don't know, is it better? So step out of your comfort zone. It's time to move towards your North Node. So leaving the past behind. Let's see. Okay, that was easy. Oh, flexible. Okay. And that's hard for a Scorpio because we are fixed signs. So be flexible. Be adaptable. Especially since here we have a lot of new situations coming in, it's important to be flexible, to adapt to them. So don't be so stuck on your ways and your expectations. It's important to have expectations, actually, because it's important to know what we are willing to accept or not, what we are willing to accept in our lives, what we want to attract. But it's also important to be flexible and to know that that might not come in the shape that we expected it to come. So for instance, if this is a new job and this is the job of your dreams and it will pay you really well, but maybe it will require you to move to another town or maybe adapt your working hours. Or if this is a new person coming in, maybe they are just not the type of people you are usually attracted to. So have your standards, but be flexible to adapt if it doesn't come in the shape and form that you would expect it to come, that you would like it to come. And I want to get one last card for you, and I want to get one of these. Okay. That's very interesting. Look at what we got. Isis, past life. And what it says here is this situation involves your past life memories. So I think that for some of you, this whole cycle that you're closing, and if this person is involved, or if this is not a person, this is just a situation, because it can also be that this guardian is not really a person coming back. It can, for instance, be a habit, a toxic habit that you had and you left it in the past. So let's say that some of you smoke and you had been trying to quit smoking for a while, and then you managed to, and then you are put into a stressful situation and you feel like smoking again. So can be, the devil can also be something like that, something like an habit or an addiction. I think that these situations involve your past life memories, and this past life can be literally your past life if you believe in reincarnation, but it can also just be very connected to a moment in your life. So for instance, what is coming to me is, for instance, let's say that this is a person and maybe you had similar people or similar situations growing up. So maybe one of your parents was very similar to this person while you were growing up. So now they feel very familiar. So that can be your past life. Maybe your childhood can be your past life. But it's important here to disconnect from that and open yourself to the new things. You don't need to be a slave of your past, either your past life or your childhood, your past habits, your past addictions. You don't need to be a slave of that. Okay, Scorpio? So that's all I have for you, and I hope you enjoyed. And if you did enjoy it, please don't forget to like and subscribe down below. I do work with private consultations, both astrological charts and also tarot readings. I have my website linked at the description box, so you can check it out if you would like a reading. So take care. See you next time. Bye bye.